Hey guys, it's Loki. This is my creative save. I'm out on the place where I started the rings with KO Labs. Frontiers Lorded. That's what this base is. This is an idea I'm working on. Um, 64 circle. It's the same frame that I used when I did the original. Um, just a little idea. Um, when you're working with prefabs, there's a problem. Um, I'll show the build menu here. What this is here. How this works is from the center, 10 cuboids out in each direction is how is the distance to get to 64. I use pavers normally when I build. There are floors, 6 floors, and then 2 pavers. Where the second paver, the center of the second paver is the ring, and I put a electrical point on all of those. You can see the electrical points in the center of the you can see the center point there. There's electrical points there. All right. Now, when you're doing prefab builds and you're doing them unconventionally, you end up stuff like this. See this here? They won't touch. If we decide to do this, they also don't merge. The only way you can do that is if you put doors in them, and then you have to put oh, that's going to be there. Yeah, you have to put 2 doors in there, and I really don't like the look of doors. It's just something I don't care for. So a long time ago, Pharaoh, when Frontiers first dropped, Pharaoh was doing some work, and he found the angled window. Now, if you take a product like if you take this, or you take this one here, it doesn't work with everything. It just works with these 2 products. And you take the angled window and you stick it in. When it gets big, what happens is it opens it right up. Same thing happens here. When it gets big and you put it in, it opens it up. So if you have something like this, this is just a spitballing stage. I'm just seeing what is capable. I could fix this issue. I won't do it this way, but I could fix this issue by going like this. So you put 3 in there, and then you use the angle window, 1, 2, and that removes the doors, the extra doors. So when you run through it, yes, it's a perfect circle. But when you run through it, it looks good, right? I won't do it because I'm more of a perfectionist, but that is a way if you're struggling to match up, because sometimes it can happen with basic product. It can happen when you're trying to connect things. You overrun. If you use the glass, you end up with this section here, but most of the time you don't even notice it. You just run through and it's open. You can't do that if you try that with using the angled window and other product. It does not work. Understand this. It only works with those 2. If you take this, for example, stick it on top, should work, right? Because it's got the same thing. I'll take this one here, put this on top here. I will, yeah, these other ones work the same way. It'll work with the glass, any of the glass ones. Angle window, if you put it on the end, see what happens, the window. Angle window here, puts in the window. Put it on the end, right, put it in the window. So it's, for whatever reason, with this one here, the water chamber, and with any of the glass, this one, the vertical glass doesn't operate the same way. Because it doesn't connect the same way. But if you use the angle window here, it's any of the glass. See how it goes to the top? See that? You can do all three of them, and then it's open all the way through. Um, and this is open here too. And they are relatively watertight, just like a door. So if you ever want that look, that's how you do it. That's the use. So yeah, that like I said, that's just an easy way if you're having troubles with distance, like I did. Like I said, this is just a rough draft. I'm just trying to see what it actually looks like. You can use that technique to get a connected corridor. I should have used that on. I did the quad base with the 4 offset rings. It would have looked so much nicer. In fact, it is that way now. I did change it afterwards because it was annoying me so much. I do not like I this door. It works great, and you can use it to get a little bit of water, like in this area here. That you can, as long as it's attached to something, it will stop the you're swimming. It's not a free walk, but it's close. Um, uh, and it's hard to do a free walk because you have to put another one. Well, I do on bases all the time. What I do is I go like this, and I go across here. Has to be closer than this, unfortunately. Um, but if you join things like this, sometimes you can walk between them. Um, you can't in this situation. You'll end up swimming right here. It has to be the distance has to be this far. So it's half. It's one small paver. I'm giving away all my secrets on this one. It has to be a small paver here. That distance between them is enough to walk. You can see that's 2 pavers because it's a cuboid lab. All right, so it's just an idea, tip, a trick. If you're trying to if your distances don't match for whatever reason, instead of doing something ugly, you can do that really nice. And those glass chambers look fantastic. I've used them for years because I love the look of them. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.